Look both ways before crossing. Anybody behind me? Here's a good deer crossing. Good deer trail to sneak into the woods. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are doing another episode. We made it into the woods successfully, but looks like we got some trail runners. I don't know if you guys heard them out there. We are doing a little bit of stealth camping today. I found a mysterious looking structure that I wanted to investigate that I thought looked pretty cool. I want to see if we can get over there. We gotta be a little sneaky. We gotta go around, or else it'll be too obvious what we're up to. This would be an awesome camping spot in the winter. In fact, I'm probably gonna come back. Look at this. Right under this log. Or giant tree, I should say. Perfect camping. Wonder what this track is. We're on the Des Moines River, and this is a very beautiful part of it. I've never seen anything like all this sand. Look at all these. Plans for days out here. Looks like our easy hiking ends over here. The beach is fading out, and so the structure I want to see is on the other side of this bend. All right, here's some denser stuff right here. Wonder what kind of berries those are. You want to try them? I'm not going to. This stuff is super treacherous. I'm just tripping all over the frickin' place. All over the place right now. Just trying to navigate my way. You really got to take your time and watch every step you make. See this? Got to step over that. Some dense stuff here. We're gonna go around. And then there's this building too. I don't know what this is. I just found something super, super cool. Actually clean on the inside. You can see in here too, somebody ran a stove jack or a stove through this. They probably had a wood burning stove in here. Anything worth of value here has absolutely been stripped. That has all been stripped to shreds. I was going to explore some more. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, but this is too good to pass up. I mean, how can I pass up on camping in here? It's just too good. So I got a hammock. Ooh, almost up there. I got a hammock. I'm gonna figure out how I want to set this hammock up. I'm gonna get this bag set down. Get a load off. Trying to decide where I should have my fire, if it should be like in this kind of, you know, where the engine would have been firing up. Should I have it right here? Looks like there might have been a fire there at one point. I think I have my idea for what I'm gonna do, and it is pretty sweet. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be cool. Here is further evidence to me that they were indeed running a wood burning stove out of this. Two reasons. One, I found all the old firewood right here. It's covered by a bunch of debris and weeds, so you can't really see it. And two, You can kind of see where they try to cover up the sides at one point. First thing I'm gonna do here, show y'all how I like to set this hammock up. I think I have an idea. I think it should work. Okay, so it didn't take me too long to discover that there is no way in hell that this old bus would support my weight, about 180 pounds. I tested it a little bit, and this thing I was using right there basically gave way almost instantly, and I just don't really trust the rest of it either, even though that one, it's pretty weak. So this is what I did instead. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit more, but this should be pretty good. So with these hammock setups, you kind of want it to be a little bit loose, and by that I mean, when you take one of these straps, do it on this side so you can see me. When you take one of these straps, you can tighten it more. So I can tighten it up to 2 more. I like that mine a little bit loose because if you don't, when you sit on it, you're just gonna flip. Literally, you'll flip. Or if you lean forward to one side or the other too much, you'll flip as well. So I think this feels pretty good. I got the hammock set up, so we're all ready to go out here. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't know whether or not I'm actually allowed to be by this bus. So, look at this big spreader. I have a hammock tarp I could use if I wanted, but I don't think I'm going to because I'm going to take a risk because it should be clear skies tonight. So what I'm going to do next, I'm gonna work on getting all this firewood out of there. Here's a better view here of how much wood is just buried under all these weeds. So we're set on firewood. We don't even have to do basically any work at all. A lot of that wood is rotten, so we can't use it, but a lot of it's also pretty good. There's these weird things on a lot of these trees out here. Not sure why exactly, but this place just kind of gives you the creeps around here. I just can't help but feel like somebody lived here at one point. Beautiful bus though. I love finding stuff like this. I didn't even know this was out here. That building that I went to go find, I already found it and it was lame compared to this. I think we're gonna get a little risky here and have a fire now. I finally made up my mind. It took me a hot minute. I just couldn't decide, but I'm not gonna have it here. For practical purposes, it would actually be better here. Hidden a bit. As you can see in just a second here, so that hasn't been robbed yet. fire. I'm gonna throw some stuff to that, get a good bed of coals, and we're gonna be cooking. I'm a little nervous. The smoke from this fire and the smell of it will attract people over here since it is near a hiking trail. So I'm taking a huge risk right now. Just blew my whole cover out here. I was going to the river to look for rocks so I could have a little rock ring around my campfire, and there was some dude standing in the pasture by that building. I'm sure he probably saw me. Looks like the smoke is drifting this way. I can use these to make a fire ring. It's about 5:30. Nobody has showed up yet. I want to get some coals going on that pretty soon here so we can get cooking. I'm going to feed some more of that into this fire. And the entire time I'm trying to be quiet out here because I hear a lot of people, dogs, boats, ATVs, stuff on the trails, bikes, all that stuff. Wow, there's a huge rim of smoke coming out. So I gotta keep talking quiet. The time is 5:54 p.m. And there's a bunch of people just that way. Over there. And I heard them say something about a fire. It's rolling on into the night here. It's about 7:30, and you know we're getting serious because our grill's set up here. That's gonna be pretty nice here. Tonight on the menu is chicken. Sunset in about an hour and a half. We gotta keep down in that direction. A lot of people. They come down to see the river over here. I don't think they know about this bus because it's hidden in all the leaves and stuff. I'm gonna get to cooking. Alright, here we go. Chicken and some bacon. For some reason, I have a couple of logs that just refuse to burn, and I don't really know why they won't burn, but they won't. Who knows, maybe they're like waterlogged or something, but I have the bacon cooking good and I have the chicken cooking good, and even though the logs won't burn, they're making for good campfire cooking logs, so to speak. So we're just going to be patient with them. With a lot of smoke, still a lot of people coming by. We gotta be careful. Chicken is cooking very, very well right now. Let me show ya. Feels good to be out again, folks. And look, the second outing after a hiatus. I find this abandoned bus out here, which is really cool. Sun's setting that way. We probably have another hour, maybe. So we're gonna enjoy that. It's getting quieter out and nobody's walked up yet, so I'm really happy about that. Until then, we're gonna keep quiet. It's nice just chilling in here, watching the fire out there, watching my chicken cook. While I rest my feet, I'm just gonna rest my feet here for a minute. I've been on my feet for a while, so I feel like sitting down now. My feet are starting to hurt. Oh, I'm stiff getting up. Grab my chicken though. Let's try that out. That is grade A. That is grade A chicken. Tastes better when you're in a bus like this too. Delicious. I will catch you guys in a few. I'm just hanging out by the fire eating my chicken. I got eating the other pieces now. I'm gonna cook some more bacon as well. I was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes inside of that bus, so I moved out here by this campfire ring. I'm gonna have operations out here for a while. It's getting darker. It's entering the fall season. It's not quite fall, but it's entering fall, so we don't have as much light left as we're used to having in the summer. Either way, we'll be fine. We have this campfire and we're gonna just relax and enjoy it. Well, I can tell you that the days have really gotten away on us here because we're in our last minutes of sunlight left. Again, here's the bus, as you can see, obviously. The hammock. It blends in really well, especially with this low light. And then out here was where all the people were. This is where I was standing, right here when I looked over. And there was a guy just like right over there. Just like looking at me like, what the hell? I'm just like, what, dude? You can see there's a bit of a sunset up from here. That'd be a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous to camp on over there. When I stepped out here too in the open, I just realized it's actually pretty chilly out here. It's felt a lot warmer inside the forest. There's a lot less light once we go back in. Oh yeah, it just got way darker in here. Basically dark out now, so we're just going to be hanging out by this campfire, and I will keep you all updated here in a few. Don't get much more beautiful than that, folks. Okay, that was scary. So I was sitting by the campfire and I thought I heard footsteps, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just coming straight for me. And I was like, oh fuck, here we go, I'm done. I thought I was done. I thought I was seriously done. Just completely busted. You know, I was like, oh crap, they caught me. Busted. I look over, it's a raccoon staring at me 5 feet away when we're just dead-eyed, just none of us are blinking. Finally, I look away and I look back and it looks away and it stands there for a little bit longer and it just leaves, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm continuing to eat more bacon and it's just so good. Oh my god, I'm eating it all and I can't stop. I just had a hot cocoa and it was so good. It was Oh, so good. And I'm gonna make another too, so I'm gonna keep eating more. Gonna keep drinking more. Excuse me, you can see how good it was. It's about 60 degrees outside, so the temperature has fallen, but we're comfortable in front of this fire. We're very comfortable. I went to go and investigate the sounds of those noises, or the music, but I couldn't find anything, and I can still hear it going, so I don't know if it's just traveling down the river or what exactly is going on. It's getting later into the night. It's probably about 9 o'clock. I'm about finished making all this bacon. I'm gonna make my second cup of hot cocoa right about now. I'm cleaning off my grill and I'm cleaning up camp a bit. I'm getting stuff put away and I'm getting it organized. I'm getting everything put away that I won't need tomorrow. And just otherwise tidying up, and then I'm gonna try to get in bed a little bit early tonight, so we'll see how that goes. I just threw some of the last logs of the night on the fire here. It's getting a little late. I've changed clothes. I'm in some of my sleeping clothes. I have a hammock set up here, underquilt hammock, sleeping bag liner, pillow, bag for the bags. Got my coat hung up here, hat, shirt. Kind of mesmerized by the beauty of this place. Alright guys, I am in the hammock for the night and I am gonna pass out, so I will catch y'all in the morning. We're gonna eat, have some bacon, coffee, fire, a little fireside chat, catch up on life, and discuss some life topics. So, hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. I will catch y'all in the morning. Enjoy the time lapse. Peace. Oh, good morning, guys. Slept pretty well. I went to sleep around 11:30. Got up. It's 8 o'clock right now, almost on the dot. It was quiet, peaceful, but there was a lot of mosquitoes, and I kept getting bit like crazy. And so I put on this fly net. I was wearing socks over my hands, wearing socks over my feet. Had long pants on, had this jacket on, and I was still getting bit, so it was a little bit uncomfortable at first, but eventually I got them to go away, and after that we had a pretty good sleep. This is my view. That thermometer says 55 degrees, but I think it got a little bit colder than that. I think it got to about 50 as a low, which isn't too bad. It's pretty warm, so we had a good sleep, and now we're gonna get this fire started here. As I wait for this fire to heat up here, I'm going to go and take that hammock down, just so that there's a little bit less suspicion going on around here. Let's get it down. Now it's like already 8:30. Well, I got that campsite over there all torn down, so that's all gone. There's smoke going up behind the bus. Leftover bacon from last night. Cheers. Survival mode right now. Survival coffee coming up. Feels good, folks. Sitting down, nice cup of coffee in the morning, black, fire behind you. Ew. Oh no. This is mixed with regular coffee. It's not just instant. There's a bunch of coffee grounds floating at the top. My morning has been ruined. It's like full of coffee grounds. There's no way I can drink this. It's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I'm sitting here with a nice cup of coffee in my hands on a beautiful morning, and it's full of coffee grounds. Ugh. I was able to get at least a little bit, so I'm gonna enjoy this little sip here. Okay, that made it all worth it. At least I got a sip. I'm gonna get back in here. I'm getting a little nervous. It's probably about 9 a.m. already, so I probably want to start getting out of here because people are gonna be rolling in, and I think it will be wise to. Oh shit! I just heard somebody. I'm kind of in panic mode right now because I can hear people talking out there, and I'm scrambling to get everything put away. Gotta get this one I am all strapped up and ready. Doing one final sweep. Of course, how to scatter this up a little bit. Pretty sure there was a fire here once. I am ready to get on out of here. That's exactly what we're doing. Overall, it was a very relaxing trip, even though it was close to a hiking trail, so it got a little bit nerve-wracking at times. But one of the good things is it's very dense right now, so it's hard to see into the forest. And so while I wasn't far away from the hiking trail, you'd still have to walk into the forest to see it. And it's, as I said, quite dense. See, I'm walking through. Nobody wants to do that. So I could hear people and they got close at times. It made me quite a bit nervous. We still overall managed to make it through undetected there at least. Yeah, we're into even denser stuff now. One of the good things about what I'm walking through is while it's not ideal, it's not full of the sticky and prickly and stuff that scratches you, burns you, sticks to your clothes, rips at you, cuts you, thorns, all that kind of stuff. At least we're not dealing with that. I can deal with this stuff. And we just found a deer trail. Yes, perfect. Love it when I find these things. They have helps you with navigating way more. Also found me a good camp spot. A little wet here, I think. A little soggy. Could be decent. I can't help but feel like this is some type of old road. Really, really old. It just, something about it does not seem natural to me. So we're gonna follow it this way. I think sometimes that's why you can find these old cars in these forests. Because over time they just swallow places that used to be roads. You didn't even know they were there. Just lost out here trying to find the best way back. So, getting closer to the car. We'll see if I can make it. This is the most scared I've ever been in my life. Pray I make it back. Pray. I didn't want to leave you guys in suspense any longer than I had to. I safely made it to a rest stop. I will give you guys 1 second to see if you can guess what it is. If you guessed Casey's, you'd be correct. So I'm gonna get my coffee now. Oh, that was a good one. Cheers, folks. Well, we made her, and I'm gonna get on out of here, get home. So appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.